He's had 3 podiums in his existence, and 2 of them came here. Of course, they were both last year, but his Molini, can't believe he missed 2 there. There's no wind influence. Here's Svendsen, and the time is good.
Svendsen into the range. We'll just try and give you an exact readout. Johannes Tingesbo has skewed everything slightly in that he was so much quicker than everyone else on the first lap.
Svendsen, it's not bad. It's 7th fastest, 15 seconds slower than Johannes, who had a 10-second lead on anyone else.
Yeah, so he's 6 seconds behind 2nd place coming in. Reasonably solid shoot, around the high 20s, low 30s, 30 seconds. And Emil Hegle Svendsen is still in the picture for a top 5, certainly.
That's very good. I think Svendsen will be happy. He won't be happy that he's starting so late with bib number 5 could come back. And I think what Biathlon did in Sochi, people said, no, he can't win again. He missed 1 target, and he won in this race, the sprint race. Here's Svendsen. Always looks so easy on his skis, doesn't he? He's so powerful and never seems to stress too much. Technically, you could say he could tuck lower there and gain, what, 1/10 of a second.
The male equivalent of Kuzmina? No, he's not quite tall enough. Kuzmina is 3 or 4 inches ahead of most of the, above the rest of the competitors on the women's tour.
Yeah, Kuzmina, interesting, and a little bit like Lapshin. The Russian said, no, Lapshin's not good enough for our team anymore, so that's why he changed passport. And Kuzmina, they said at 19, the Russians said, no, Kuzmina has no future in biathlon and national level.
And here she is, the World Cup leader.
Amazing.
And convincingly so.
And that was, what, 12, 13 years ago. And looking for a potential 3rd gold medal in a row in the sprint competition in Pyeongchang.
Yeah, after yesterday's performance, you'd be brave to bet against her. Svendsen easing up as he comes in. We'll get another split for him very shortly, but it's all about the 2nd shoot. If he wants to be the best Norwegian today, he has to clear 5. 1 miss, and Johannes Tinges will end up ahead of him.
Well, Svendsen, he's still only 7 seconds behind. It was Tariabo at this stage, so it's looking good for Svendsen. He's the exact same time as Martin Fourcade into the range. Great day for Svendsen.
Well, that's a fantastic shoot. He missed 1 in the sprint in Östersund. That was the last sprint that he did on the World Cup Tour. Now we've got to see how quick that shoot was. It wasn't quite as quick as we saw from Martin Fourcade, but he's only going to be a second or 2 outside the Frenchman's time. The race is on. Does he think in terms of winning, Mike, or does he say, but if anyone can do it, he can? It's a very fast opening stage from Svendsen on this last lap, and we've seen that cost rather than pay in the past, because 2 big long climbs here. If you put too much energy into the first one, you've got nothing left for the end.
Yeah, it can really burn you up. Deceptive, this hill. It goes on for about 1 minute 24 from bottom to top. Yes, you're semi-recovered from shooting standing, and then a descent down to the bottom of the hill. He's getting good support. He needs it.
38 wins to his career. Often surprising when you see how many he's won, but you've got to remember in 2009, 2010, when he took over from Bjorndalen as the king of biathlon, he was on fire and notching up wins every week.
He was rarely off the podium, as you say, after 2009, 2010. Well,
he's getting closer. Oh no, he's not. He's gone the other way. He was 4.6, and now he's over 6. Yeah, incredible.
I can't remember when it's been so bad for him. This is the part of the track we haven't seen yet, and that's the tricky right-hander.
And actually, Germany's women yesterday were nothing really to write home about. Laura Dalmar didn't produce the goods. No Germans on the podium. The relay's going to be interesting, Mike.
The relay will, but be a tough. It's hard to see the German women team not winning here. Svendsen. He's suffering.
Yeah, I think he's hurting after that first climb.
And remember, we mentioned when Martin came down here early in the race that the track was rock solid. It's really deep now. That is a huge factor, and it's only going to get worse from here on in. 10 today. Little recovery section down here before the next climb up towards the stadium and under the bridge, then you turn left. Now, how much of the conditions costing Svendsen? It's still good.
Johannes Tingis on 21.43 and he's down at 21.35, so he's still got 8 seconds. It's been cut by a second, and I suspect that he's getting points today, which is a major achievement.
Svendsen, he's going to hold this tuck as long as possible, and it is an advantage to keep low here. It doesn't look like the first option.
Now, who do you think Maze wants to win this duel between Svendsen and Johannes Tingis? I know he gets on very
back. He's been a little flat the last couple of years, and this is exactly what he needs to get the first choice of group again and a better option. Well, he slipped there. This is where the track is at its dirtiest. They try to put new snow on it, cover the mud patches.
Look for the acceleration. A good coach, a good supporter will get that extra 1% out of his athlete.
And that makes a difference, Patrick, doesn't it? With just, what, 300 meters to go to get that precise information.
Yeah, there's a lot of time to be gained in the last 200, even 300 meters, because everyone has a sprint. However tired you are, you still have some sort of a sprint in you.
And I think the coach was saying, get Foucault, he's only 5 seconds ahead of you.
Still had a very slim advantage. At 7.4, the margin was, what, 9 seconds. By 8.6, he was only, what, 7.8 seconds clear of Johannes Tingis. Here he comes. 25.03 is too good. He's still got 50 meters to go, but he's put in a fantastic effort, and it will be tight between Johannes Tingis and Emil Hegle Svendsen. But I think Emil Hegle has just done it. He's going to have a couple of seconds to spare. He does in the top 3. The smile from Foucault is because that is
performance. That was wonderful performance. He gave it everything, and he had to, but with his bib number, I keep saying it, I think he could maybe well have won this had he started in that top 20.
But the wind was worse at the beginning.
It was. It became a little better.
Yes, certainly when Emil Hegle came in for his first shoot, he was it was calm. It did start to blow up as he let the 5th one go. But
States, Mark